American Kitchen Company is the leading expert in residential remodel, and we specialize in kitchens, but at the end of the day, because we have such a big employee pool, we can literally build you anything. So we've got paint going in Benicia, and then I've been doing this for about 20 years now. I'm third generation builder, and I've really focused on kitchens in the last 10 years. I truly believe that work ethic, it's a culture, it's something that's passed on. I learned it from my grandfather, I learned it from my father, and I hope that I'm going to be able to pass it on to my son. Craftsmanship and design, that's really what we're about, and that's what makes us the leading expert in residential remodel. Our in-house training program is really what separates us apart from our competition, is we develop the guys in-house. We've got a crew, about 18 of us, that have been working together over the 15 years. Now we're at like 40 guys, and they've all been developed in-house in our training system. If you don't have 15 years of finished carpentry experience, it's hard to know why something looks good. You just know, and what it comes down to is the little cuts. The thousands of tiny cuts to make the molding and the cabinets perfect. You might not see them, but when you look from afar, it's like a painting. You don't see the brush strokes. You just see that that's a masterpiece. I talk about craftsmanship, but design is an equal part to making these beautiful kitchens. Some guys, they do designs in like 3 hours. We take 1 month to design. There must be a reason for it, and the reason for it is the end result.
We're actually taking out this wall here, removing a bathroom. So I'm involved with designing the kitchens and the bathrooms. So primarily I meet with the clients and find out what their needs are, then discuss with them, talk about the space, how they use it. Working with a designer is a huge advantage. We can see things a little bit differently to the way the clients can. They have an idea of where they want things and how they want their kitchen to function, but I come in at the end and kind of pull it all together for them. I love transforming spaces and working with the clients. I meet so many amazing people that I get to know so briefly, but I know that I'm having a huge impact on their lives. I'm transforming the heart of the home. I'm changing the way that their house functions, the place where they gather, the place where they prepare food, where they hang out. I have a big impact.
The number one tip that I'd give a customer is take the time with design. Either hire an architect, hire an interior designer, or get a contractor like me who has a complete design force, who's going to spend the time to do real design, to get those tiny little details perfect, so when the job's done, it's gonna be like that for years. This is your kitchen. You're the one who's gonna be living in it for the next 20 years. The number two piece of advice I would give potential remodelers out there is stay away from refacing. Putting a veneer that 3 years from now is going to fall apart, and for about 10% more you can get brand new cabinetry. Rip that junk out and put it all in and do it right and do it once. I can't stress enough how remodeling is such a great investment, that if you put $1 into your home, if you do it right, you'll be able to get $4 out of it. If you look at what constitutes the value of the home, the kitchen's at least 30% of the value. So if you do it right, your home should go up in value. This is an overwhelming process. We're gonna rip your house apart. It's a huge trust factor. Our job is to take you by the hand and go, listen, I've literally done this 1,000 times. There is no problem we can't solve. There's a whole army behind you to tackle these problems. I tell people what you're buying from me is skilled labor, but really when you break it down, what you're buying is work ethic. We are going to not stop until the job's done right, and it's a culture of my family, and it's a culture of the entire company. All my employees, I want to have good work ethic, so once we start, we have integrity and never stop.